I'm calling you on here. Yes. Yes, I am.
Nice.
Because, hello, everyone. Listeners are still here. I'm surprising Craig. I'm such an asshole because Craig wanted to get off. But
I did.
did. But I'm going to surprise you. Just give me 10 more minutes. I'm just going to surprise
Okay.
you. I had an idea for the previous podcast where we did Con Air, and we talked for so long that I didn't bring it up. And then I forgot to bring it up when we talked afterwards. So I'm just going to surprise you with it now. And we're just going to do it. And I've not planned this at all. So give me 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes. And let's do this thing.
Okay.
Right. We are recasting Con Air. But we have to recast Con Air in a different era of cinema. So we can pick the era together. Or maybe I could force an era on you. But we could do like a modern Con Air, like a remake of Con Air. Or we can pretend that Con Air was a remake of a film that we are now casting. Dealer's choice. Whatever we want. But like, is there an era you'd feel comfortable in? I feel like the movie is very 90s, and I think maybe 80s are too close, but maybe the 80s are doable.
Why don't we try? Let's do today. If it was done today, 23 years later after the original. Actually, no more, 25 years.
Well, I know my first choice then for Cameron Poe, and I actually hate this because I'm not a huge fan of this actor, but I think for now he's kind of perfect for the role. Ryan Gosling, I think, is like the right look, the right kind of famous, the right kind of hero. You know, the good guy, the very good guy. He's in prison because like he was too good. He was so good he accidentally killed someone. We need to buy that someone is so chivalrous that they might accidentally kill someone. For me, that's Ryan Gosling.
Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting.
But you might have a different thought.
Oh, I don't know. You thought about these things. You thought about these.
Actually, I've only thought about Ryan Gosling. If I'm honest, I would love to do this in like the 70s or the 80s even. Or maybe even, maybe I think 70s I would love to do because, you know, obviously you'd have guys like Pacino and De Niro to pull from. But you know, now, absolutely, let's do it now. Let's do it now for sure.
Okay.
All right, what's that guy? What's that guy's name? Schwarzenegger. That guy who plays Pennywise in the new It.
I vaguely
Bill
know who he is.
The Skarsgård brother. Well, him for Steve Buscemi. That guy. That's my Steve Buscemi. And I'm starting to hate the fact that I've cast Ryan Gosling. Feel free to give a better one.
Well, he's not a bad actor, and I can't think. I need to think more about this one. I find it tricky for these kind of leading guys. What about Matthew McConaughey?
Oh,
I think he could do a good kind of similar role to Nick Cage in this. But he's a bit older. He should be someone a bit younger, maybe.
Oh, yeah, but you know what? You could de-age him for the opening, and then he's in prison for 15 years.
Let's avoid that.
No, you only de-age him for the beginning, like the first scene, and then he goes to prison. You film it at night, so it holds up. And then that's the trick in it. Film everything at night. CGI holds up. And then he goes to prison, and then he's Matthew McConaughey. Go on.
Definitely Dave Chappelle would be, what's his name? The comedian, short guy, Kevin Hart.
Yeah, that's kind of obvious, isn't it?
Yeah.
But if Kevin Hart's going to be in it, then we need The Rock.
Yeah, as Vig Rhames' character, I guess.
Oh, yeah. 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 I like that. Okay,
then,
cool. John Cena should be in there then.
This has become wrestling, guys.
Yeah. Let's throw Batista in there for good measure.
But maybe Batista could play Danny Trejo's character. 2023.
Oh, this is just becoming a WWE production. It is.
But you know what I would suggest? Can we keep John Malkovich as John Malkovich?
No, we got to recast, but it's easy.
No.
It's obvious who you get. J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons.
Do
I'm
I
not sure
look like a
who that
double?
is.
You know who it is. Do I look like a double fucking rainbow to you? Parker, get me more pictures of Spider-Man.
No, no. I know who you mean now.
J.K. Simmons. The guy's a
Yeah.
beast.
He looks really like his role in Spider-Man. I really liked how he looks like it really was him.
Yeah, he's
like the
J.K.
cartoons.
Simmons. He's perfect as Jameson. He really is brilliant. But he's such a good actor elsewhere. Whiplash is brilliant, and he's amazing in that movie. I think J.K. Simmons needs to slot in here. Maybe not as Malkovich, but I think he could be Malkovich.
You know who he could be? Put him as Cole Meany's character. By the way, you know what he's called? Duncan Malloy. Do you think they gave him the Irish name before or after they cast him as this character?
I think it was probably written for an Irishman, so they got an Irishman that was in America.
And who else have we got left? John Cusack's character, I have no idea who that could be.
Oh, I mean, you need someone punchable. Be Miles Teller, wouldn't it? He's just like the new John Cusack now anyway. They look the same. They got the same face. So Miles Teller, he's got to be John Cusack.
All right. That's fair enough. And then who should be John Malkovich's character?
What I mean, look, if this is actually a remake, so the original film exists, then it should be Nick Cage.
Nick Cage is John Malkovich's character.
Yeah.
That's a very interesting idea. Yeah.
That's a very
interesting idea.
You know, the last wings you'll see will be the ones the flies buzzing over your rotting corpse. Cage. You just got caged. Yeah, that would have to be a line in the film. You just got caged.
Yeah. Sayonara.
Sayonara. Oh my God. Sayonara.
And then there was another thing. What the fuck is going on? Which is such a Malkovich line.
Yeah.
But
what the fuck is going on?
But can you say it like Nicolas Cage?
What the fuck is going on?
No. He does have his crazy. He's like, I can imagine him.
You want big Nick Cage
breaking it down. Yeah, it has to be crazy Cage.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, there we go.
Something like that. Yeah, maybe Nick Cage would be perfect for the Malkovich character. You need I don't know the actor's name, but the guy who's Nick Cage's friend with diabetes. You need him.
McKelty Williamson. He was also in Heat, by the way. I was interested to see him.
Yeah, that's where I know him from. Yeah.
I haven't seen him in anything else, but I'm not sure we could cast him as.
I mean, you just need someone who is believable with diabetes, really, don't you? So, Danny DeVito. Who's that guy that's sort of like a budget? That's that budget Jack Black that keeps popping up in all these comedies. He was in Pitch Perfect. He was in that fucking Die Hard ripoff on a boat. I can't remember his name. I'm sure he's done like SNL and stuff like that. And he's like a budget, like a sort of young Jack Black. He's not as big. He's not got long hair. He's got short hair, but his face is very Jack Blacky. His demeanor is quite Jack Black. I forget what his name is though. But yeah, that guy could be the diabetic.
Yeah, I'm just trying to imagine Ryan Gosling and Danny DeVito being best friends in prison.
What about because there's those two guys that get on the plane, like when they land down in wherever the hell it was, San Diego or something. I forget where they landed.
I think it's Carson City or something. Yeah,
that's it, Carson City. So when they touch down Carson City, two other guys get on the plane. We know they have a pre-existing relationship with Malkovich. So they should be played by someone relevant. Perhaps Daniel Kaluuya, the guy from Get Out.
Yeah.
The English lad who was in like so much English TV before he broke America. I'm so proud of that boy. Good for you, man. Another Brit cracks Hollywood. Good for you, son.
There are a lot of Brits in Hollywood though already. Like,
yeah, we're dominating. We are literally dominating Hollywood at the minute.
We're keeping the Australians and the Irish and the New Zealanders at bay. We just keep coming.
But between all of us, I think we're keeping the Americans at bay. Oh, there's barely anyone American in movies anymore. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. Like all the Avengers, beside, there's a couple of Avengers that aren't, and then the American. Sorry, there are a couple of Avengers that are American. The rest of them are all over the world. Very international team, that Avengers. Yeah, who else is in the film? Yeah, we need you get that guy who plays the Mountain from Game of Thrones to be the pilot, the con pilot, and we get, I don't know, Terry Crews should be in here. Actually, I reckon. Maybe Terry Crews could be Ving Rhames, and then the Rock. I
like that more.
Yeah, and then the Rock could be. The
Rock could be John Cusack, and it will be better.
Oh,
you'll like him more.
Yeah, I suppose. I was thinking maybe he could be Cameron Poe, but it's
also a good choice.
I mean, it's the obvious choice, I reckon. I thought Ryan Gosling was like a bit more creative, but I'm now starting to think this is just becoming Fast and Furious.
It is slowly, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Then his best friend should be Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel has diabetes.
Oh my God. You know what? I buy it though. I buy it.
What about Johnny 23?
Oh, well. We need someone that we can buy as a horrible piece of shit, but also charismatic enough that it doesn't kill his career afterwards. Like that's what we need. So Ryan Reynolds.
Nah, it's still not believable.
It wouldn't be believable, would it? But it wouldn't kill his career. It wouldn't hurt his career. It wouldn't. Oh, what if Ryan Reynolds was Cameron Poe? Oh.
Yeah, he could do it.
Yeah, I don't hate that. Or maybe Ryan Reynolds as the bad guy, but I do quite like Nick Cage as Cyrus.
Yeah, I do. I also quite like it.
Well, look, I'm basically, I've gone 5 minutes over what I promised you, so let's just wrap this up. We've got Nick Cage as Cyrus the Virus. We've got Bill Skarsgård as Steve Buscemi. We've got Kevin Hart as Dave Chappelle. We've got, I think, Ryan Reynolds for Cameron Poe. I think that's a good shout.
Mm-hmm.
We're locking that in. And I think we're only, we're like 2 characters away. We need Johnny and we need the girl cop that they don't kill. And then the rest of the characters can just be like, random actors that need a gig. Margot Robbie. She can handle herself. So I could buy her as like a police officer.
I actually don't buy that at all. Because I think that she's too capable. Well, this officer needs to seem a little uncapable. Who was the woman from Dune? The girl.
Oh, Zendaya. Yeah, good shout.
Something new, someone younger.
She's Mary Jane in Spider-Man now.
Yeah, I thought she was in Spider-Man. I haven't seen that Spider-Man movie yet.
There's 3 now.
Yeah.
Zendaya, she's great.
Looking at the cast of Dune, Jason Momoa as Johnny 23.
Oh, perfect. All right, locked in. I think that's it. That's our remake of Con Air. Boom.
Yeah, nice.
Hey, that was all right? Painless. This is some extra content. I know I sprung it on you. But it's not. That's all right? That was yeah. We got a good little list there.
We did, yeah. But I have to work now, man.
All right, cool.
All right, my time.
All right, all good, all good, all good. But
All
thank you
right.
for doing this for me and for the listeners. I hope the listeners enjoyed this Craig and Tobias quickie.
Quickie.
We'll call it a quickie, eh? Call it a quickie. All right. Much love, Craig. Thanks for giving me 20 more minutes. Much
No
love,
worries,
listen.
dude.
Oh, that's my boy. That's my boy. Not a worry. Not a worry to
That
worry about.
that's my boy is what Jason Momoa's character constantly says in Dune whenever he sees Timothy, whatever his name is. It's my boy. Yeah,
It's my boy.
like why is he saying this every time he sees him, man? Like
I
why?
mean,
I don't know where that came from or why it kept being used.
isn't it obvious? It's because he's his boy. I do quite like Dune. I enjoyed the new one, but I have a soft spot for the David Lynch one as well, mainly because I'm a David Lynch fanboy. Yeah.
We could do David Lynch at some point.
Oh, we will, but maybe we shouldn't do Wild at Heart like yet, because too much Nick Cage.
All right, man.
All right. Much love.
Let's call it a day, and we'll speak soon.
Speak soon. Thank you for listening,
Ciao.
guys.
Sayonara.
Sayonara. No, let's do that. Okay, hang on. Let's coordinate that, and then we can go.
I'll do the Sai bit.
All right.
Sayonara.
Shrapnel.